Hi, my name's Ken Page, and believe it or not, I've done this about 5 times. The same subjects, and that's whether we're evolving and what that means to evolve. And how do we, if we are evolving, how do we keep attracting the same things we've come to learn? So, what we believe is we pick our parents because energetically they're the best reflection of what we need to learn. So, however, there's a past, whether our past is part of our DNA or part of our parents, and whatever they experienced, if we need to learn it, let's say we need to learn power control, or we need to learn taking our power, or we need to change sadness, or we need to change pain. Something we had experienced or they had experienced in the past that we could change by changing ourselves. So if I change myself, do I take the energetics that are being held by my parents and their parents and let it go to where we don't have to recreate that in the future? This is very, very important. Yes, we might be full of baloney, okay? But I hope we're all evolving, spiritually evolving. We're not physically evolving, because as we get older, things change and things aren't going as fast, or you're a little slower. So it's spiritually. Are we evolving to where if I come back again, or if I ever create, I will not have to create my past again? The things that have hurt me, the things that have been very hard on me, the things that almost destroyed me. I do not want to pass that on to my family. I want to have more choices in the future. So how do we do that? We do that with energy. So just imagine. Let's say we fall in love, and I guess we've all have done that, hopefully. And so you really feel your partner, heart to heart. You really feel that. And at some point, you make love, or you take your relationship farther. So we go heart to heart, then we go down to base chakra, the base, back over to my base, up to my heart, and we're looping with them. Please understand that. This is what we've seen with thousands upon thousands of sessions. We loop. But guess what happens? We feel that, and it feels so beautiful. And then all of a sudden something happens, and we go heart to heart, and then we go stomach to stomach and back up, and we're into power and control, and we're looping. And there's a push-pull, push-pull. And then we go heart to heart, and we go down to the second chakra, and that's male and female issues. And we're looping. And most people loop. Now, it's one thing to loop with relationships that you're really, really caring about. But what happens if we start looping with our boss, or we loop with our parents, or we loop with different people? My God, it could be really a zoo. You could feel anybody you come in contact with that you're looping, it feels like a push-pull, 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 push-pull. That's why we work on that clearing technique. That's why we move into our pineal to heal the lower 3 chakras. That's what they're all about. We're healing those chakras to where we don't become reactive to when we're looping. We sense. So why would that be important? Because you're now attracting what you come to look for. So let's say you picked your parents, because they're the best reflection. Did you marry somebody that's like your parents in a different form, but you're still into the same patterns, and you see it now about 3, 4, 5 times, and all of a sudden you're starting to say, oh my gosh, I must be a part of this. I always thought it was theirs. They were responsible. They were at fault. I was a victim, until all of a sudden I'm seeing this pattern recreated over and over. And what do most people do? They stop having a relationship, or they get scared. Or they say, I don't want any more. They feel stuck. They feel trapped. That's what every single person we ever work with says. I feel trapped or stuck. So I don't want to create anything else in the future. I know this. I don't want to create any more of this in the future. So they just feel stuck, trapped. And it feels like the whole world is pushing them. Okay? And until you find out what it's about, you can't move forward. So really look at this and understand that we are all evolving some degree. Whether that means we're going to go somewhere really, really nice or go somewhere not so nice, or whether we're going to have more choices, it's just all you want is choices. Because every single time you go down a path and it's a path you don't like, you want to have a choice to where you can make another choice so you don't have to do it over and over. So I want you to look at this, because we have written so much about this. This is just the key. This is the basis to our work. So we've written about this over and over in different ways, different stories. And if you'll just take 10 minutes, half an hour to read all about this, it could change your life, because you can start recognizing these things. You recognize them before you give energy and get into it. You stop it. And then you feel in control because you're not doing it over again. So go to our website, kenpage.com. Go to the search bar. Put that in. Take 10 minutes. I guarantee you that 10 minutes could change your life. So thank you very much for listening to me.